Hello there, my name is HOI4 and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Waking the Tiger with my very good friend Count Cristo.
Ahoy.
Yes.
Hello everyone. Ooh, chain of command.
We're here. It's a brave new world.
Let's do this thing. So who are you playing, Adaway?
I'm playing as Japan.
As if he didn't know. Yeah,
really weak nation of Japan, underdogs in this scenario.
Interesting. I feel like I'm not certain we're going to be quite such good friends.
No, perhaps not.
And we noticed as we were loading up, he starts with 100% war exhaustion and 95% stability, which is
war support. Cristo, come on.
Horse hockey. What did I call it?
War exhaustion.
Oh right, okay.
Very different concept there.
NC flashbacks. But... All right, so general and a new army group. All right, so you have armies, army groups, and theaters now.
Yes.
Cool. All right, purple. Nah, that's not my bag, baby. Let's go with.
Oh, and you get little insignias for.
We should mention very near the beginning here. This is the preview copy of this DLC that we have been generously gifted for free by Paradox Interactive.
Yes, indeed.
So take that as your disclosure. All right. Why is it showing one on the army group? One army in this army group. I see.
Yes, yeah, because they have a maximum of armies they can command.
Yeah. Oh wait, do they?
Yeah, field marshals can only do 5. Yeah.
Interesting. That's a Soviet debuff, right? Yeah. Soviets, Germany, like any big country. That's a debuff.
It's going to mean you're going to have to micromanage only one armies more.
Well, not just that, but only the excuse me, only your crack troops can be under your best guy.
Yes.
And offensive doctrines new. There's no more 2244s. Let's go. That's a cool change.
I feel like the first few episodes of this series may be very slow because there's so much stuff to look at. I
100% agree. So you can promote. Unable to promote. Why? You need more command power.
Yeah, you have to pay command power to promote.
Is this promoting still from general to field marshal?
You would assume so, yeah. Yes, there is.
Okay. That's not like from level 4 to level 5. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So politically connected is not very good. Promotion cost minus 50% because you just don't promote him, promote someone else. Yeah.
Because you pay command power to give generals traits and that kind of stuff, and I assume to promote them from general to field marshal you pay it. I don't think I need. You gain it by. Do you gain it by? Not by fighting, by laws and things, isn't it?
It's currently going up just as a daily increase of. I think was it 2.5. 0.25, sorry, or what are you getting? Because I've got minus 70% debuff.
I'm getting 0.9 daily of command power.
Okay, is that scaled up from something?
50% from war support. So the base gain from current max 0.6%, and then I get war support plus 50%. So I'm getting 0.9 a day.
Oh, how much do you have right now?
0.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Start with 0.
What's your current max? 100.
Yes. It is indeed 100 of command power. So you have to spend it, otherwise it just.
I'm trying to figure out how minus 100%, minus 70% gets me to 0.18, and plus 50% gets you to 90. To 0.9. I can't run maths that makes sense, but then I'm bad, so.
I'm very bad at maths, so this would be fun.
We should mention here at the beginning. Oh god, I have 2 research slots. We should mention here at the beginning that we are going to geek out on all the new mechanics. So. I apologise if it takes a little bit longer than you might wish.
Have you seen my new focus tree? Look at the size of the Japanese focus tree.
I read the dev diary, but I haven't taken a huge amount. Getting another plus 10% stability. You're at 95%. You got focus that gives you another 10. Come on.
I don't even know what I should like.
You should go communist. Cast the die.
Gain base stability minus 10%.
Fascists want to start a civil war. That sounds fun. I think it depends because this is an adversarial multiplayer. We haven't actually said this yet, but this is an adversarial multiplayer. Like we're gonna try and kill each other.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe you should just do the most historical path. I apologize, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it now. But there's wind whistling through my window, which is great because it's freezing. But so I'm sorry. Oh god, I only have base infantry.
There's a focus here which just gives me the event Young Officer Coup and doesn't tell me what it does. So I feel really apprehensive about that.
Which one's that?
Support the Kodoha faction. Modern, and I go down towards modern shogunate and fight the Soviets.
What's the description of the event? It probably tells you more about how it works in there.
A new faction has appeared intent to take control of the government and strike north into the Soviet Union. For the sake of the Emperor and the Empire's future, we must ensure this faction prevails.
Cool.
Or I can purge them and not do that.
Japan will now be known as Japan. Excuse me.
Where are you reading that from?
On the Showa restoration. We should note that this is pre-release, so there may be some things. We've already been informed about one thing that needs ironing out. So there are some bugs and stuff to be expected.
There's so much reading to do. I don't know what's like. I've no idea what it's like the.
Ooh,
correct,
what's this?
Correct
Ooh.
thing.
Oh right, name lists.
Yeah.
So I need to like mod in.
divisions.
So I need to mod in a name list so that I can have like names of people, of subscribers from YouTube. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah.
More accurately, hey YouTube, one of you should do it for me. That's what I mean when I say I should do. What I mean is,
do you have more than one name list you can pick at the moment?
Oh god, hang on, that's wrong. Yeah, I think so.
Where's the drop down for it? Because I don't have one on my screen. Is it
The top one.
to the
So
left?
open up your division. Oh, it's in the division designer.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Sorry,
I see
didn't-
here up here. Okay, got you.
Yeah. So you've got that. The top one changes what actual unit it is.
And then this one changes.
Which one you're
the-
viewing? Sorry, and then the
the
second one
list.
changes. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Because now I can see actually in English what the division type is, what it means in English, and what
yeah.
appears as the actual Japanese name.
How do I assign to this army group? There we go.
Right.
Sweet.
I'm gonna pick one focus semi-randomly because I didn't really
Well, choose.
know what I'm
If
doing.
I were you, I'd choose like a political direction first. So are
Yeah.
you going to go? What are the options? You've got communist. You've got like historical in the center. Looks like
I'm trying to see where the focus to attack China is, and I can't.
there's one.
pick it out. Oh, here it is.
under,
Here it is. I see it. Marco Polo
yeah.
Bridge incident. So I'm going to go for
Secure.
purge the Kodoha faction because that is the historical tree.
Hang
going
on.
Towards
Grants national
secure
spirit.
China.
You're going to give me a 50% attack penalty and a 25% attack penalty and a defense penalty.
Jesus.
Jesus
Do
Christ!
you already have malices? I'm pretty sure on that.
Let me check.
You have army corruption, division attack minus 50%, division defense minus 50%.
Yes. You can give me 100% attack penalty. Okay. We're gonna need to deal with that, I think. Oh, we should say right now, like, I think we're allowed to get assistance from the AI, but we shouldn't actually join any factions with the AI, except like me with communists, and like don't call in the Soviets, or like I won't. I think I'm pretty sure I could get the Soviets to join against you. We should just be
Okay.
unfair.
All right.
See. Can I? Actually, I'm not sure I can. I can get joint tank development with the USSR though. No, actually, I'm not sure I can get a alliance with them. But like, yeah, if you call in Germany against me, I'm gonna be salty. Is what I'm saying. At peace, or more than 70% stability. I should probably rush a third research slot, really, shouldn't I?
Right.
Oh yeah, decisions. I totally forgot.
Yeah. There's loads of
Right.
them, and I will show my video right now.
Holy Christ.
Yes,
Okay.
I can improve worker conditions, but I can't actually because I have to have political
I
power
have
to
the
do
same
it.
one. Let's see. Do we have all the same political actions? Let's see. Mine are improve worker actions, promises of peace,
Yep.
Anti-fascist raids,
Yeah, I've got democratic and communist because I am
Yeah.
fascist, and then
institute press censorship,
Yeah, I have the same one.
and that one just gives you minus 0.1 for everything but yours and plus 0.13 for yours.
Yes.
Interesting. So that's how much is that? It's for 360 days. What's 360 times 0.03? 120. So it'd give you 12%, right? Or is that 1.2%? I can't be
I'm bad at maths, Cristo. I don't
Well,
know.
0.3 is essentially I'm rounding. 0.3 is divide by 30, right?
Look, I'm gonna say right now, I don't know. You,
Okay,
you
I'm
do
gonna,
the maths,
I'm
you
gonna not worry about it.
You can do
We
the
can-
maths because
We can
genuinely...
do maths on a stream or something. For now, we should try and make some progress. All right, let's focus. 3 principles of the people. So I don't have like too much ahistorical stuff because they, as they were explaining in the dev diaries, you have some, like, I can collaborate with the Japanese and stuff on like making ships, but there's not too much ahistorical stuff in China just because there's so much work has gone into trying to flesh out the historical one mostly. But I can certainly choose which way to go.
Okay, I am more or less ready to unpause.
I'm definitely not. I'm sorry. How the hell do I get rid of this army reform thing? Okay, I think I have to do the army reform, which unlocks army reform decisions. And then army reform. Okay, you have to have more than 99 army experience. You complete the focus army reform. When you select it, you lose 100 army experience. It takes 90 days to implement. And when it's effect when removed. Okay, so when the 90-day, it's going to give me a 90-day national spirit. When that goes away, I get 17% more attack, 17 more defense, 10% more mobilization speed, which is 1/3 of the penalty removed. So I have to do that 3 times. I have to get 300 army experience. Adway, you're going to crush me. Like, Adway was saying before, like, whether or not he should be adds to off-map civilian factory. New mechanic.
Off-map?
Yeah.
Weird.
You can have delocalized factories now.
I've got some pretty powerful decisions with the inter-service rivalry section. I can click prioritize steel for guns for 50 power, and I get 4 military factories and additional construction speed.
Are they off map?
No, they're in a state. They're in a state.
Well, get wrecked, frankly. I mean, ooh, this is cool. I can see. Yeah, I can see. Wait, what's new here? That's right. When you're building infrastructure, you can see how many building slots there are. Cool. Well, I'm going to
go full role play, and I'm going to name my army group the exact number that the insignia corresponds with.
Oh, they've made Qingdao a state. 1 province states. Hey, Kaiserreich mechanics being implemented. Qingdao itself is a state now. That's interesting.
One thing that I wish someone would make a mod for. When you make an army automatically, it calls it Army 1. Why can't it call it First Army? Because then I wouldn't have to rewrite it to make it sound like an actual World War II formation.
That does make sense. You know what you should do? You should go to the Paradox Interactive suggestions forum, and you should tell them.
I literally don't have an account on the forums. I've never been there.
You don't have a Paradox account? Are you kidding? How do you like? I don't know, man. Learn about mods and download mods that are too big for the workshop, and
I don't. I just go on the workshop and go, "Oh, that mod looks cool." And I download
Infantry leader experience factor 100%. Excuse me.
Oh, have you seen the change to the offensive doctrine trait?
I literally already talked about this, but
oh, sorry, I wasn't concentrating. I was looking at the decisions.
Oh no, never mind.
Yes.
Never mind. I saw something wrong.
Okay.
So why have? I guess you'd only want to have a front line for your main army if you didn't have if you wanted 2 armies on that front line. Yeah. So if I was going to have like a 1 army dealing with you and 1 with the communists. Yeah. Okay. Well, this guy's the best guy.
I mean, because the good thing is you can just have army groups that have no armies, and the army can be directly commanded by the field marshal.
Yeah, but like
long fronts where you'd want to have 50 divisions on a front, you don't have to make 2 armies. You can have it as still just 1.
Good. But you're missing out on, like, my general gives me 25% attack bonus and a 20% defense bonus and a 10% planning speed and 4% max planning and 5% supply consumption. So
it's always better to have field marshals and then generals underneath them because you stack penalties to bonuses.
Yeah, even if you had 50% too many men. Sorry, even if you had too many men under the general. Let me check if this is true. No, you can get to 100% penalty. But if you had 47 men under the general, let's check this is true again. Yeah, even if you had 47 people under the general, it's still better than if they were directly under the field marshal.
Okay.
He'd only be applying 4.2% of his bonus, but he would be applying his bonus. All right, I'm sorry. We can unpause. I know.
Yeah, let's go speed 3. I'm just rejigging my armies to get my best troops in 1 army and then the rest in
cool.
1.
I've unpaused. If you want to pause again, that's fine.
We can probably go fast in speed 1.
Yes, you're the host, though. Remember.
I am the host. You're correct.
Oh, this is interesting. The two armies aren't side by side. Oh, it's because they're not in the same. Oh, God, I'm gonna need to get used to this controls. This is interesting. All right, the anti-Japanese army goes up in the north. This infantry leader experience factor 100%. Does that mean my infantry gain experience 100% faster?
Is that a field marshal trait you're talking about?
No.
General trait.
Well, how do you tell? They just look different. Is that it? Yeah. Planning speed minus 20%. Come on, dude. Diffusion recovery rate minus 10%. I'm not a fan of this guy. Ooh.
Yeah, field marshal traits have a different background or different color.
Yeah, I think the ones that look like old traits are field marshal traits. How do I see? Click to assign a new trait to this leader. Ooh, he can get a new leader straight away. Reinforce rate +2 or division recovery rate. It's going to take 15 command power.
See, I would always go for the organization first because that's like 40% more reinforce rate.
Yes, but once you've got enough reinforce rate, it's worthless.
How much?
I find 7% to be plenty, unless you're playing against tanks, and you're not going to be able to build proper 40 to width tank divisions by the time the war starts. Oh yes, we were talking about like house rules. I think just normal, like don't be exploity, and then yeah, you can't declare war on me before 70 times 70 times 7.
I'm gonna follow the historical tree as much as possible.
I think if you beelined secure China, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you'd be there slightly too soon.
That's all right.
But yeah, so just delay slightly, but that should be good. So Adway was saying earlier that he's not scared for a damn second, and if I win, it'll be amazing, and all that good stuff.
I did not say that.
I think that's exactly what you said.
Awful lies here. awful lies.
How do I view? Yes, good. You can view traits.
Right.
I'm wrong about the traits, by the way. The grey traits are background traits. Okay, those ones that you can't earn, I think. They're just like inherent traits. And then the learnt trait. Okay, then there's earned traits. Then general traits, then field marshal traits. Okay. And then there's terrain traits, which is something separate.
Oh, generals can get wounded in combat now.
Excuse me?
There's one of my guys has got a reckless trait. Planning speed +20%. Chance to get wounded in combat +100%.
That is really cool. Nice.
That is cool. Also, planning speed -20%. That's horrible.
My men aren't all under strength. Have they changed it so that units don't all start under strength for no reason? Like, is France going to have just less divisions but not have them under strength? If so, that's interesting. That's very interesting. It's going to change things a lot in terms of early wars.
Okay, so guess they might as well be all under the same field marshal. No reason not to at the moment.
By the way, if you're watching this on the day it's released, we're probably going to record a fair amount of this series before we release a single episode of it. So I apologize if we can't show you the things you want to be shown and all that stuff. I, and possibly Adway as well, I imagine, are definitely going to be streaming this. Pretty much. Like, I'll be streaming this as soon as I'm allowed.
Yes, so will
I. So,
I expect we'll be together streaming it.
Quite possibly, yes. So if you want to come and ask questions then, that's probably going to be the place to, like, ask us to look at specific things. Of course, you're welcome to ask that in these comments, but, he might have taken Beijing before you have a chance. So, we'll see.
See, part of me really hates being in the position of being a favourite. It's like, if I lose, then it's like, man.
Well, it should say something that I put all my best divisions on the Japanese border already.
I'm moving my divisions to your border now. Most of them.
All right, so how can I deal with these communists? How many focuses until you're at war with me again?
A minimum of like 1, 2, 3, 4 after this one.
That's too soon.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, man. I'm not gonna rush you.
I think you should. Yeah, if you make it the 7th before you declare, that seems fair.
Okay.
Because that's the normal when they restrict in MPs to do the like historical timings. I think so. Or we could just look up the historical date. That'd work. All right. Japanese war with China.
As you can see, viewers, we've really planned this out before we started recording.
Well, we were given the access keys, and then we're like, okay, we got to record like right now.
Oh,
July
nice.
7th, 37. There you go. There's your
July
deadline.
7th, 1937.
Oh, I've
Date.
measured
Earliest date I can declare war on you. All right.
Yes.
I can deal with that.
Of course, by the way, you know, people saying like, why are your buttons that color? Like, I never realized this game had gray buttons. All the mods and things don't work, of course.
Yeah.
So.
It's weird because I've literally not seen the grey buttons since the game came out.
I don't think I played a single game with the grey buttons. I think I installed that mod before I started playing.
I played like 1 or 2 before I found it, I think. I find it interesting that they haven't incorporated it into the game.
Yeah, I don't know. With little mods like that, like it really doesn't bother me because I'd rather just they spent more time changing things that mods hadn't already got covered, if that makes sense.
Yeah, true.
Because as long as it's in the game, you know, as long as it's accessible in the game, because like, you know, mods have done it, then
I can do promises of peace now.
Generals take 15 days to arrive on assignment.
Yeah, I know, it's good. We don't all just teleport instantly now.
That is interesting.
There should be like random chances for generals to get shot down in a plane crash or something. In between.
Maybe not random, maybe based on superiority and stuff.
Yeah, for shot down or like plane crashes, just random chance. Like, oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Your general died in a plane crash on his way.
It should be based on like the reliability of your transport plane.
Yeah, yeah.
Do I want this guy? Minus 10% leader experience, but he is already a level higher.
I'm trying to work out in what situation I'd want to take this promises of peace decision.
Oh, I think I found an exploit.
What? Already?
Assigning someone from one army to another takes a certain amount of time. But if I unassign him and then assign him to another army.
Okay.
No, there's still a timer. Never mind. I spoke to you soon. It would have been pretty funny if it took me that long.
Oh, literally like
decisions available. Promises of peace. Gives plus 0.5 weekly stability and minus 1 weekly war support.
Oh yeah.
What's the penalty for war support? I don't know what the negative penalty is, but the penalty for negative stability is pretty bad.
The thing is, if it's a negative 30% for stability penalty when you go to war, like any gains you make from doing the decisions are just going to be wiped out.
Yeah.
Well, I can do another focus to get even more base stability and even more base war support. Pretty.
Oh, have you got a decision about surrendering because of nukes?
I'll have a look in a sec. I'm just picking a new focus.
Because I think you do. Ah, your men all under strength. I started with 100% reinforced divisions.
Yeah, I've got. Well, no, I've changed my templates.
Okay. I was going to say it seems a bit weird if Japan's.
No, I've altered. Normally, I still start with 24 width infantry, which is now redundant.
Right. Yeah. Oh, hey, new music.
Because this is now the death of 22 width divisions, isn't it?
It is. They're gone. Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
20, it was cool when you, like, it was kind of. I don't know. Was it even cool? I don't know. It just seems. I didn't feel like it added anything to the game.
Well, no, it was just like a given, wasn't it?
Oh, good. I can get a war goal against Xinjiang. I don't border Xinjiang.
That's what you need, man. Xinjiang. I need way more guns than I currently have.
Scorched earth tactics. I think I can probably delete infrastructure as I retreat or something.
Oh yeah.
Take national leadership. All national Chinese countries have access to this decision to initiate the power struggle.
Ooh.
Communist China has to complete coalition government. Interesting.
This may be a suboptimal play, but I'm gonna click the button that says test the Soviets and see what happens.
Ooh, interesting.
I can do a border provocation against the Soviets.
If you've got men on their front line, it might start a border conflict in this patch.
Oh crap! No, I don't want it to do that. I guess we'll move some people over.
Consolidation. In order to consolidate units, the following criteria must needs to be fulfilled. Is it the same template? Is not full strength. Ah, yeah, you can consolidate down templates. So if you have two damaged divisions. Oh, hey, my guy's entrenched, and he's acclimatized, I think.
What, just on the battlefield? So you can just box select divisions and click consolidate.
I think so.
Oh, that's so good. That's so much easier.
I should probably have started by doing better infantry equipment research, shouldn't I? Although I don't know if it'd be worth it because I'll lose so much production efficiency.
That's the thing I have to do. How do I do this?
I shouldn't have told you.
How do I start a border conflict? Oh, I press this button here, and then
what are you gonna do?
I can't.
You trying to start a border conflict with me?
No, with the Soviets.
Maybe you need enough men on the front line or something.
Because I've got a countdown timer that says window of opportunity. If we want to use instant of the Soviet border to Korea, we must strike quickly. If I don't complete it, I lose 100 political power and 10% war support.
Fantastic.
Oh, no.
Let's unpause then. I've paused so you can try and have a look. But...
I don't know what I do to effects when removed. Activate escalate the incident. How do I do that? I don't see a decision that does that. I'm confused.
Do you see a decision that you can't do? I mean, you're checking the ones you can't currently do as well. You can scroll up and down.
I have a negative one that's counting down until this window of opportunity passes. And then below it I have test the Soviets, active for 19 days. And there's the envelope's got a timer on it.
It probably means you have to do something by the time that timer ends. Like put a certain number of men on their border would be my guess. Okay,
well I've got guys moving over.
Alright, cool, I'll unpause. There'll be somewhere where you can see it, but it might have been on the focus before you did it, or on the event.
Yeah, you're right. It could have been.
Have you noticed that you own Dilan now? Dilan. That's new, isn't it?
Where's Dilan?
The port in the south of Manchukuo.
Oh yes. I don't know. Is it new?
You probably Manchukuo is an imperial protectorate of a foreign power, as is Manchukuo. That's interesting. That's a new type of puppet.
I thought people were telling me that Manchukuo was being removed.
Yeah, you said that the other day. I don't know. I don't think you're high as heck.
But it's still here.
Maybe Manchukuo can annex it.
Led by Prince Dem Chugadongrub. Big lad. Yes, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me attack the Soviets. Game. You
shouldn't attack the Soviets. Try moving into their land, because I think isn't there something about border
conflicts? Yeah, I get it. You can't move in here. Whoa! I didn't mean to do that.
What's up?
I moved my camera across the entire screen.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to get a penalty here for not doing it, because I really do not see the button.
My war support's gone up. 51%. Hell yeah.
Decisions available. I've got loads of decisions available. Form raiding regiments. That's what I want, isn't it? Where's that one?
You're gonna raid me? What is this? This field marshal looks like who's the Star Trek actor?
Oh,
is he Japanese?
Which one do you mean?
The one that's the
George Takei. Takei. I don't know how you pronounce his last name.
Rename you. I want to rename you George Takei. And not just because he's freaking Asian. Shut up, comments. It's because he actually kind of looks like...
I'm going to get a penalty here because I don't know how I actually take advantage of this window of opportunity.
Good.
And I wasted some more political power on forming raiding regiments. So, the fact that you're in a much weaker position is being evened up by my incompetence.
I am going to get a minus 100% division attack penalty if I don't figure out how the heck I get rid of this thing. I think I'm going to have...
Doesn't that mean I can literally just put one division on each province and you can't beat it?
Minus 100% from that, but I can get bonuses from other areas. And I should be able to remove it. Like, surely.
There must be a way.
Yeah. But the thing is, do I rush removing it or do I rush tech slots? Or, what should I do? I should probably get another tech slot. I should have taken that before I took the street principles to people. Thing is, I want to subdue the warlords. But, I'm going to be subduing the warlords while you come at me, which is going to be absolute pain.
Well, no, it ended. I got the penalty. I did it.
Nice.
Alas.
I like that I can see your stability and war support. Did you say you got a stability penalty? And yet you're still at 100%?
The base stability was affected, I think. No, that doesn't say it. I think maybe it was war support. No, that's not affected either. I don't understand. I swear it said war support.
What economy law you can go to is determined by war support, not world tension. I did not know that. That's really
More
interesting.
than 50% wall support.
25% for partial.
So I can go to this right now with the right amount of political power.
I can't go to war economy. You can probably go to war economy.
I can, yeah. I've got more than 50%.
I can't. Yeah, I can't because I'm non-aligned. If I was fascist or communist, then I could do it. Or I have to be at war with someone who's 40% as strong.
Okay.
But you can't go to total unless you have 80% war support. What does Germany start with?
The
41. Germany can't go to war economy. Japan can go to war economy a hell of a lot earlier than everybody else. That's very interesting.
That's cool.
Ooh, the Soviets are at 71. That's pretty good too.
The offensive plans and stuff all look much better than they used to.
I don't really know. I always use strategic view adjustments. They are kind of slimmer, aren't they?
Yeah, you know, but I vaguely remember they weren't very good before I used that mod, but they look... I'm struggling to see the difference between this and the mod.
All my guys are acclimatizing to the temperature.
They got much thicker. It's way better. Oh yeah, acclimatization.
Yeah.
Whereabouts do you see that?
On the next to the entrenchment thing, you have to hover over the little icon just next to the entrenchment, which is either like a snowflake or a
oh yes,
sun.
That's cool. Acclimatization, cold acclimatization, 13.75%. Nice. Okay, so I've definitely done bad decisions here because I should have used my power to do prioritize steel for guns, and I didn't. I've done it on form raiding regiments, which has given me special forces capacity multiplier plus 2%.
The only resource ones I have are for some aluminium, which I don't think I'm going to do.
South Sakhalin oil fields.
I need excavation 3. Never mind.
Aluminium and tungsten.
Oh, you can do Sakhalin oil fields, can you? That's cool.
I've got speed 3. We're going pretty steady. Are you keeping a timer of how long this episode's been, Cristo?
Yeah, it's been 30 minutes. I thought we should do a 30-minute first episode.
Yeah, that's good.
But that is 30 minutes. So,
cool, well, thank you all for watching, everyone. Let's fool around with trying to work out how to play this game again. I'll see you again tomorrow.
How much stability is this? What's 180 divided by 7? I'll do that soon episodes. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.